so keep that in mind.
Yeah, hey, forget I asked. That'll definitely do.
Ew. Join the Discord.
It was the least fun I've ever had playing this game.
A small but vibrant and extremely humble community.
No, I've seen the sleeves, but I'm like, you said you're suiting up and then you put your sleeve on. Thank you for saying that.
Because I'm a demon on the keys.
Next thing I know, we're both dead. I immediately left the lobby.
In Vietnam.
What are they playing for? Are they playing to win?
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
We are live. Welcome to the Dropshot, episode number 94, or maybe like 93.5, which you can probably tell by the length of this episode. Now, obviously, I don't know how long it's going to be. But I know it's going to be not super long, but we'll get into it. And it might be actually, it might be a 3-hour program because we have some announcements, of course. But welcome to the program, episode 94. My name is Casey, also known as Pretty Woman, also known as Razinon. Now, for those of you listening, you might be thinking, why did you just refer to yourself as Pretty Woman? Or Julia Roberts from the hit romantic comedy of the 1990s, starring Julia Roberts and the other guy. Who was it? Mel Gibson?
I'm laughing at chat. I don't even know what you're saying.
Okay. Well, anyway, whatever. I didn't see the movie. I just know it's referenced often. And the reason, of course, for that is youtube.com/Razinon to find out. That's why. I could be wearing a dress right now.
You are wearing a little tight red dress. Why don't you stand up and give us a little twirl?
No, I'm not doing that. But
Okay.
It is possible that I'm wearing a tight red dress. So if you are a listener of this program and you've never watched and you are wondering what I look like, youtube.com/Razinon, make sure to subscribe. And then you can, of course, go to episode 94 in the full episodes playlist, smash the like button, and again, make sure to subscribe and share it on your Facebook profile. You fucking boomer. Probably. I've seen the analytics. So welcome to the program. I am joined, as always, by my good friend Tanner. Tanner, say hello to everyone.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy
Hello,
shit.
everyone. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to this episode. I'm going to tell you guys now, the announcements are going to be longer than the pod itself. So strap in, right?
Yeah. Strap in, strap up, spaghetti, strap it down.
Get strapped for sure. Yeah.
Stay strapped. We stay strapped. Yeah, all of those things. So, anyways, okay, well, I guess we'll start with this. I guess, right? I guess we have to do that. So episode 94. It's a Wednesday evening. It is an otherwise mundane, standard Wednesday evening for myself and for Tanner, as far as I know. You know, pretty run-of-the-mill, day. I wrote some notes last night. You know, we did the whole thing. It's been pretty normal. But then I started the little pre-show here, 6:30 to 7 o'clock. And I got a lot of support before the record button even was pressed. What is that emote? What is this? I didn't know I had this emote. Gashi Hyper.
You do, yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, well, I got a lot of support before the program started. And now I've gotten a little bit more support. And of course, I mean financial support, right? That's obviously, of course, what I mean when I say this. And riding on that wave for a total, let me scroll all the way up, for a total of 433 gifted subs in this channel, gifting 100 fucking mullet-proof mute, dude. Hit it. Oh, yeah, baby.
I deserve the second one.
Fucking go. Second one indeed, dude. We love to see it. We love to see it, dude. Mullet Why? What is wrong with you? And also, thank you. That is a lot of scratch, dude. That's, yeah. I don't know. I was trying to think of like some kind of joke. Or like what's more than a scratch, like a wound. But it would have been a shitty joke. So I didn't.
One of the
make it.
worst jokes you've had on this program.
Yeah, and I've doubled down on it, of course, by saying all of this. But Mullet, dude, you're fucking insane. I don't understand the occasion. Maybe it's the end of the year thing, but I can very seldom predict, forecast what is going to go on with this program and all of the brain dead supporters we have, because
absolute brain dead morons.
Maybe it's because I wore this little number here. Maybe that's it.
It's cute for sure. Yeah,
it's a cute little number. YouTube.com/Razinon, of course. That could be it. But let me just remind everyone, this is a podcast about a video game. But nonetheless, that's a lot of money. In all seriousness, it's a lot of support. And I appreciate it, dude. Mullet, you're fucking insane. Thank you, brother. It means the world. 400 plus gifted subs. You love to see it. And now is a great time, by the way.
I think you're at the highest total sub count you've ever had. You're creeping up on 600.
Yeah, we're crawling there, dude.
Well, we still have plenty of time left, but just so you guys know, the podcast is being held hostage until Raz gets 600 subs. So we'll keep going. We'll have a 24-hour podcast if we have to, just to get the last 6 subs.
That may or may not be true. But Mullet, for real, dude, thank you, brother. I love and appreciate you. You're fucking nuts, man. That seriously means a lot, dude, especially right now, which we'll get into in 7 episodes. But thank you, dude.
He's a patron, so
yeah, I know that. This is for the peasants. Patreon.com/thedropshot. Also, Daddy Dingleberry, thank you for the 56 plus 29 bits. Not adding them up because I'm not in math class, and it's Wednesday, and my dog kept waking me up last night. My brain isn't working. My brain's never working, of course, but it's especially not working now. But I appreciate it. Oh, plus 10 too. See, yeah, whatever. And Das Brew, the 80 bits. Thank you, boys. Nico with the gifted sub as well. Silent Murder with the gifted sub as well, dude.
Jesus.
Let's fucking go. Maybe I think it's an end of the year celebration that these people are doing. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Oh, yeah, it's the last time live for the year, huh?
It is possible that it is. Well, no, it is. Yes, that's true.
It for sure is.
Not only is it possible, it's true. So yeah, I guess that's what's going on. And get scammed with the 5, dude. Get scammed indeed. What a good username to enter the fray at this time. You've all been scammed, of course. I mean, this is just insanity.
Yeah.
It's insanity, but I'll take it, right? I'll take it. So, yeah, Silent, thank you, dude. Get scammed, 5 gifty boys. Let's fucking go, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Stimulus check. Another good hypothesis. I don't think we've gotten that yet, though, have we? Either way, thanks for your stimulus checks.
Once that 600 pops up, we're smashing that sax button.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait, it will. It's done, I think.
Not on my screen.
It takes a minute to update, but I think officially.
Well, once it shows up.
Yeah. Mullet doesn't get a Trump check. Well, Mullet, you can do a tax write-off for charitable contributions to the two. Well, I don't want to get TOS'd, but you know where we were going with that. But yeah, Mullet, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Get scammed, thank you as well. Silent, Nico, Dingleberry, and Das Brew. I appreciate it, boys. Much love. You guys are nuts, and Happy New Year. And speaking of people who have gotten scammed this year, welcome to our newest victims, Kogaz Nayar, which is a weird name. I don't know what that is. Is it an anagram for Ryan? Maybe. Luke S, Silent Murder, change it, and Joey H. Welcome victims to our support group, the patreon.com/the Dropshot support group. You are the latest victims. And thank you for joining, for real. Means a lot. $5 a month, 4 bonus episodes per month, and access to the entire back catalog. Now, some of you may have been listening to this program for a while, and you were on the edge of your seat thinking, they've been talking about Patreon episodes for the entire month of December without actually releasing any. Will they deliver? Will they give us 4 bonus episodes for the month of December?
Did we do it?
Did we do it?
Drum roll.
Oh, of course we did. Of course we did. As promised, all of the Patreon episodes for this month are now live. And also, thank you for the very kind messages we both received on one of the behind the scenes episodes that we did. They were very nice. I have a lot of them. I said this in the last Patreon episode, but I will be going through them this weekend and responding to everyone because they deserve my undivided attention. But I appreciate those, and it means a lot for sure. So thank you guys.
Yes,
that behind the scenes episode, by the way, was a fatty leak about the program.
The fattest leak on this program of all time.
It's one of the most well-received episodes we've ever done on the Patreon.
Oh, for sure. The most well-received.
And for a low $5 United States dollars per month, any prospective patron could listen to that and all 19 other bonus episodes.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nuts?
Today, right now, they could do it so easily.
That's crazy. Yeah.
The value is just, it's unheard of value. So make sure to visit patreon.com/the Dropshot and you'll, figure it out. Or you won't. But thank you to all the new patrons. And to whoever left because we weren't as active as you thought. Hey, dude. Shouldn't have doubted. You rat. You shouldn't have doubted, dude. He left on like the 22nd. I don't know who it was. It doesn't tell me. But it just says that someone left because that person did not think we were as active as we should have been, which is fair. We procrastinated heavy for the month of December, but I talked about it on the Patreon episodes. I'm not going to belabor the point here. But anyways, 4 bonus episodes a month. We always deliver. We always will. So anyways, and then going forward, we're going to be shooting for weekly, but we've spent enough time on that. Bjorn, the 12-year-old, the drop child, gifted a subscription to this program before the stream started. So thank you for stealing your mother's credit card and gifting a sub to the program, sir. Boy. Next time, gift more. Right? With your mother's credit card.
Yeah.
Gift more. Okay. Let's do that for sure. Tanner, it looks like you have a couple announcements here. What do we have here?
I got a couple, yeah. VT_hump. Thank you for the offline sub, dude. Also, thank you guys. Last Saturday, I think it was, I was just begging you guys for Twitter followers because I was not happy that I've been on the edge of 1,000 for entirely too long. So I begged you guys on Saturday. I said, pause the podcast right now. Go follow me. I don't know what you're doing. Make a Twitter account. You guys are dumb. You're wasting my time. Follow me. And a bunch of people did it. I got like literally 35 or 40 Twitter followers in like the last 3 days. So that's fantastic. So we blew past 1,000. Thank you, boys. And next up, we're at like almost 900 on my Twitch. So, hey, what are you guys doing? Hit 1,000 on there. Twitch.tv/Tanner Dropshot. Hit 1,000. Let's go.
First, it was the 1,000 YouTube subs, then the 1,000 Twitter followers. Now it's the 1,000 Twitch followers, dude.
Yeah, well, get scammed.
We're hit with
and
the
of
1K
course,
curse, dude.
Every single one of you has an Amazon Prime account, right? So stop subscribing to Nick Merckx. He makes $12 million a month. Give me your Prime sub. Give me your $2.50. Stop giving it to Nick Merckx and Tfue.
Well,
okay?
a Prime sub is absolutely free for you because you've already paid for it. But
Yeah. So give me your free money.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's it for me.
Okay. And then last announcement here. Tanner, it seems that he has officially fixed his Warzone setup. He was having some issues, which we've talked about, that are not interesting, but he's fixed them. So that's the important part. And what that means is two things. Number one, we're going to have a lot more Warzone related content going forward.
Yes.
Because we're going to be able to play Warzone again. Because Tanner's been really busy and then he's had the issue and all that shit. But he's gotten that fixed now. He's going to be less busy for quite a while. So we're going to be playing a lot of Warzone so we can go back to Warzone related content. This is going to be true for the Patreon, and it's also going to be true for Saturday episodes. Relatively soon, in a couple weeks, on a Saturday, we're going to do a sequel to our award-winning episode of the program, All About Warzone. And we're going to do like All About Warzone 2 or All About Warzone 2020 or something. And we're just going to kind of run through that whole same thing with the same structure, but updated for the landscape we find ourselves in now. So a lot more Warzone content is coming, and I think that is going to be nice to hear from most of you. Yeah, so that is good. And also for those of you who watch this game after the pod, again, we're going to be playing a lot of Warzone, so make sure you follow Tanner, twitch.tv/Tanner Dropshot. And then also bother him to make a YouTube so you can watch the VODs there in higher quality. So
maybe you can be my YouTube manager pretty soon.
Well, we'll talk about it, and I'll say no. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But for real though, on a very serious note, harass Tanner on every social media platform and make him make a YouTube channel. Because he's dumb for not.
Well, here's the
one.
thing. I'm going to make a sign-up sheet. Like, I'm going to do like a pre-order list. I'm not going to make a YouTube until I have a guaranteed 1,000 subs.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll just make a sign-up sheet. You put your name on it. I'll make the account. I'll send out a mass email, and I'll have 1,000 YouTube subscribers within days.
1,000 signatures, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Let's start
exactly.
a change it. Or what's it called? Change.org petition.
Yeah, let's start a petition. Yeah.
Yeah. Once we get 1,000 signatures, Tanner will make a YouTube. We'll get 3,000 signatures, and then Tanner will only get 400 subs. That's how these things work.
Well, okay.
So, anyways, any other announcements, TDS?
We do have breaking news when it comes to your sub count.
We do have breaking news when it comes to the sub count. The total subs is at a record high 601, which is
a record, baby.
A record-breaking, award-winning episode of the program.
Award-winning.
Thanks to a lot of people. Mullet, huge thank you again. Dirty as well, huge thank you again. Everyone who supported this evening. Mullet with another gifty boy, and Zodiac has gotten another notification for a resub. Don't care, whatever. Thank you again, dude. Appreciate it. Boys, Mullet 101 gifted subs tonight, and Zodiac, thank you again. So that is it for the announcements. So if you were listening for the jingle, here it is. That's a good point, Juan. Warzone came out in March. We're coming up on the anniversary in a few months. So that means All About Warzone, we didn't do that even close to a year ago. It's probably more like 6 months ago. So maybe we'll wait until the 1 year anniversary of that episode. That might be good.
We won't.
We'll figure it out.
We're not going to wait that long now.
Okay. Well, anyways, it should be more than once a year. So yeah, I think I agree.
Yeah.
First section here, playlist updates. This is normally a section that we breeze through, but there's one playlist update that I'm actually very excited to talk about. So the first one is not that. 3v3 gunfight snipers only is live, and none of the playlists were removed. Now, that's a giant don't care. Don't play 3v3 gunfight snipers only, but it's in the game.
Unless there's a tournament, but also it's snipers only, so.
Yeah, and there is no tournament, so just in case you thought there might be, there isn't. But more importantly and more interestingly, in Warzone, Rebirth Mini Royale quads has been added. Now, the reason this is big is because when Rebirth Island first came out, the only playlist you could play on it was the goofy fucking whatever, Resurgence. I don't know what it was called, and I don't care, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Where you kill people, you see people, you respawn as long as someone on your team is alive. It was like Plunder-esque, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that being the case led me to question whether or not there would ever be a traditional Battle Royale experience on Rebirth Island. Because originally, before it came out, Tanner and I were excited because it was going to be a second map in which to play regular ass Warzone. And then this came out and we thought maybe they'll never do the regular BR rule set on this map, and it's going to be like a meme map only for this dumb mode. But the fact that we got mini Royale quads, although not like the full BR, it's basically the same thing. It's just smaller. And that is really nice to see, because that means we can, again, expect to be able to play the regular Warzone BR on a different map. Now, full disclosure, Tanner and I have not played this yet. And Tanner has some suspicions, and he's heard some whispers that it is not great. But Tanner, what are your thoughts here?
I mean, here's the thing. The map itself seems good and it seems fun, but I don't know, Mini Royale, especially quads, I just feel like that's going to be an absolute disaster. Now, I don't know what the max player count is here. That would make a massive difference in what I'm thinking. I think
Mini Royale is like 50, right?
Yeah, then maybe that wouldn't be bad. I don't know. It's just there's so much action constantly on that map to begin with. I don't know how Mini Royale quads is going to play. I don't know about quad playlists in general on that map. I feel like Rebirth is like a good map for like duos. Duos especially, maybe not solos. Everyone probably camps in every single corner, which there are a lot of them. But I feel like it's like a good duos map at the most trios. It just seems like quads is too much for that small map. Yeah. But like maybe. You're saying, I'm definitely glad they're adding regular Mini Royale to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so according to chat, they're saying it's 40 player max. Interesting. That's actually a very small number. That may play very well then if it's only 40 people.
Max, yeah, that doesn't seem bad. And it's not
that
respawn
could play well.
Like Rebirth is. Or Resurgence or whatever.
Yeah, because Resurgence makes people play kind of stupid and just constantly rush you and whatnot because of that reason, because they just respawn so easily. So people don't have to like think, and they make plays and they push you when somebody usually wouldn't push you. So yeah, this may play well. I mean, I didn't hear the greatest things about it today on Twitter. I
haven't seen anyone play it. Yeah.
Yeah, but regardless, I don't know. It just seems like Rebirth is never going to be that popular just because it's such a small map. I mean, it's a cool map for sure. I really like the design of it. I just can't see it ever being like mainstream with all the big streamers. They're all just going to play the larger size map every time, no matter what that ends up being. If we get a new map at some point, like people are always going to be playing that bigger map. But like you said, yeah, I am glad they're adding like regular BR to it, basically.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, this mode specifically is not terribly interesting because like 10 squads of 4 max is like not that many people or teams, whatever. It's 10. So I don't know. But like if they allowed you to do 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, and then the total player count was like, I don't know, 60 or something, then one of those settings would be fun to do, like threes or something, you know? So I think there's potential there, but I do agree with you. It's never going to be as popular as Verdansk because it's just a little too small for most people for the traditional battle royale experience.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's another option, and maybe that, again, going forward, once they add the full, you know, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, it might be like a good little side piece.
Maybe a good little like warm-up mode or something.
That too. Yeah.
Just to get in there. Because I feel like whenever we end up playing Warzone, it takes me like 2 rounds to actually warm up. Like 1 round on that may be enough to get your aim set, you know?
And the games will end faster even if you win because it's smaller.
Yeah.
So then you could like you can get those warm-up games done quickly, whether or not you win. It's going to end faster. And then you can like, get serious or something. That's a good point too. And
at least not as many people will be able to get their loadouts because the map's so small.
Yeah. And I feel like you can't get recon stratted as easily because I don't think there's helicopters on that map.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't think
sure.
so.
But anyway.
Not sure either.
Interesting. There's a lot to say about that. But once we play it some more, we'll have more thoughts on that. But I'm just glad that there's a regular BR in there. That's kind of the main point as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, let's where's my fucking cursor? I hate when I lose my cursor. Okay, let's move on. Sorry. All right, patch notes. First of all, I don't know when this was discovered, and this is probably not news to most of you, but maybe some of you don't know. The DMR, two things. All of you probably know this. The DMR is the best gun in Warzone right now. Number 1. Number 2, the DMR will be nerfed soon. So enjoy it while you can if you like it. Okay. Number 3, some of you may not know this, but the Task Force barrel appears to be bugged in Warzone for the DMR. It does not provide the range it says it does or should. And the unanimous opinion amongst every person every like content creator or whatever, including people who test shit like this, is that the titanium barrel is the best barrel to run on the DMR. So if you're running the DMR with the Task Force barrel, stop it. Change to the titanium. I think the titanium actually has the same range as the Task Force. Therefore, the only difference is the titanium has a faster fire rate. And that's obviously makes it unambiguously better. So what's that?
Did you watch Ace's video where he compared the DMR and the Type 63?
I did not. What did you?
So I was kind of watching that earlier, so I understood this finally. So the Task Force barrel for the DMR, it does technically increase damage and damage range, but the way like the base weapon damage profile is set up, that slight increase in damage and range basically doesn't do anything in Warzone. So technically it is doing more damage, but it's just basically not worth running because like 95% of the time that damage isn't going to make the difference in like you killing somebody in one last bullet because it's such a small difference.
So it's always like the same number of bullets to kill.
Pretty
regardless.
much. I mean, what Ace said is there are occasions where you could technically kill quicker with it, but it doesn't happen often at all. It's like they have to be at like a weird
like 79
total health level. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Like something strange. So also from his testing, he couldn't tell a difference in the damage range because he said like it was at 250 plus meters in his testing, it was still 2 tapping to the head with any barrel pretty much. So that essentially doesn't matter. So that's why they're all saying just run the Task Force. Just run the titanium barrel, which is, it sounds like that's the last barrel you should be running. It's like, oh, increase fire rate. Who cares? It already has good fire rate. But there's really no other reason to run any barrel. Like that's just the best one to run.
Yeah. So that makes sense. And again, let me stress this. This gun's getting nerfed soon. Hopefully. It should be nerfed soon. Inshallah. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, switch to the titanium barrel. Also, we covered this on the program, or I covered it because Tanner wasn't here because he was in Zion. The Street Sweeper shotgun challenge has been blocked. And if you unlock the Street Sweeper, you probably know this. It's been removed from your inventory. So you can no longer use the Street Sweeper. You can no longer unlock the Street Sweeper. So that is coming at some point later this season, but it is now relocked. So if you never unlocked it or you're curious why you're never seeing it, it's because it's not in the game anymore.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was unlockable was a mistake, unsurprisingly. And so they've reverted it. So yeah. Also, let me just say real quick, the reason there's not much to talk about today is because it's like the holiday week. So like the devs just haven't been doing shit. So if you're like, this is all that's happened, yes, because not, everyone's in the Bahamas or Bora Bora or wherever these people.
They're all out super spreading COVID.
Sacrificing children on Little St. James, or whatever these, technocrats do. So that's why there's not much to cover. But this might be interesting to some of you. This is another thing we talked about. The Mastercraft, the first Mastercraft that has been added to the game, is now in the game. It is an AK Mastercraft. It's called the Rocket Science Mastercraft Bundle, which is, of course, a change it. So that is in the game now if you're interested in Mastercrafts. Basically, the stats are the same, but it looks different than any other AK because it has like fucking rockets shooting out of the back or some shit. So
yeah,
it's in the store now. There are other new bundles, but I'm not going to go over them. There's always new bundles, but that's a Mastercraft, so I thought it was worth mentioning. So
yeah,
so that
it is a dope looking Mastercraft for sure, but I'm pretty sure that you lose that inspection animation if you change like the attachments on it.
That's so crazy if it's true.
I think it is true because I mean that's how everything else. God. I mean, like we haven't had anything exactly like that, but if you change the attachments, it changes everything. So I'm pretty sure it does.
I believe it. I totally believe it. It's just like that's so crazy because there's no way the attachments are actually good on it. So it's like,
oh, they're fucking terrible. Yeah.
There's no way they're actually good. So that's pretty funny. So anyways.
Like that's why I just want. What were those? What was that Mastercraft camo I always used in BO4? It's called like Nebula or something, maybe. It was just okay. That's what I'm gonna say. Is you could buy it in the store and equip it on any weapon. It was just so maybe it wasn't technically a Mastercraft. It was just like a reactive camo. I guess that's what it was.
It was reactive.
I just wish they would sell that stuff again. Stop making me buy dumb bundles. Sell me a single camo I can put on any gun and looks cool.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't bring back the reactive camos. Because I feel like those would sell really well.
Maybe they will. Were there? I mean,
it is
well, there are reactive camos already in the game. I mean, obviously with Dark Matter and Dark Aether.
Yeah, those two.
And I think Diamond. That's how BO4 launched. I don't think BO4 launched with any other ones. So we'll probably be seeing some more at some point.
Besides Diamond also, but yeah. That's a good point. You might be right, actually. You might be right about that. So we'll see. But that would be interesting. Honestly, the fact that they're bringing back Mastercrafts leads me to believe they probably will. You're probably right, actually.
Yeah.
We'll probably see them hopefully pretty soon. Maybe season 2. That would be cool.
Yeah, and hopefully maybe we'll be able to save loadouts by season 2. Maybe.
Yeah, well, we'll fucking see for sure.
Yeah.
So anyways, that is that. Real quick. Proud Dad with the Gifty Boy. And OJ stabbed my PS4. Okay. With the 2-month Submarino, dude. Let's go. Thank you, boys. Proud Dad. Welcome back, dude. Been here quite a while. I appreciate it, brother. And OJ with the 2 months. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the love and support from you boys this evening and from all the boys and girls. Means a lot. You guys are nuts and dumb, but thank you. And now we're going to move on to news and upcoming changes. So first of all, in the biggest don't care that is possible, Double XP starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time and ends January 4th, 2021 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. No not double weapon XP. No, not double battle pass tier XP. Just regular ass XP. And this, of course, doesn't matter, as we've talked about profusely on this program. But nonetheless, they're adding it. So, okay. Take note of that if you give a shit about XP. And that is that. And then our last news item is an interesting, fun, and exciting, I would say, article. Courtesy of Charlie Intel.
Oh my God. Do you have the article pulled up right now?
I do.
Does this guy not look like Michael McCoy?
So
somewhat?
I can see it. I can see it.
Right?
I can see it for sure. Yeah. So while the aforementioned technocrats were on the Lolita Express, molesting children, allegedly. That's a joke, by the way. Joking. Jeez. Don't ban me. It's a joke. And Tony Flames seems like a nice dude, but let's just get into it. Treyarch dev Tony Flames' Twitter account hacked. Now we have a picture of Tony here, friend of the program. And
for now,
he needs to nerf that DMR in 5 days, or he'll no longer be a friend of the program. We can see again from the picture here, youtube.com/Razinon, so you can see the video, of course. He's not the youngest man we've ever seen. He's
a handsome, younger, middle-aged man for sure, though.
Well, okay, sure. He looks fine. He's not. Yeah, he looks fine. He's got a full head of hair.
He's a man. He's got nice facial hair, nice lips.
Okay.
Nice outfit.
Okay. Well, Tanner's all right. Well, Tanner might need to take a minute.
I'm what?
You need to jump in a cold shower.
Okay.
But someone of this age perhaps doesn't use their cell phone during the holidays, apparently. And that must be true. Even if you work at a bleeding edge technology corporation such as Treyarch, you still, I guess, just don't use your cell phone or a computer at all.
Dude, it's Christmas Day. Come on, he was opening gifts with his children
during the holidays. Well, okay. So Treyarch dev Tony Flames' Twitter account was hacked. Now there was some spicy tweets tweeted from this account. I don't know if I should show all of them. Can I get banned for showing some of these? I'm not going to risk it. Let me just read these to you.
What would you get banned for showing?
There's some gamer words. We'll put it that way. So one of them says, "This shit just got hacked." So he's tweeting this. The hacker is tweeting this from Tony Flames' account. Change it. "This shit just got hacked. Follow me on Degram," and then he links his Instagram.
He said, "Duh, not duh."
Well, he is of course a Zoomer. And then another tweet that is in all caps: "Remove SBMM at Activision. You are ruining the game I worked hard to make." And then, okay, they didn't show it, but there was one other one which was not great. It was, let's just say it was not in support of BLM.
I don't think I saw that one. What?
Oh, it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
I'm sure, yeah.
He had the full gamer word in there with the ER and everything. It was not great.
He had the word for sure. Okay.
So, honestly, I would have been deeply amused by this story if it were not for that tweet, because that just soured the whole thing. Because otherwise it would have been a fun story. Like, oh, the dev got hacked on Christmas, fucking boomer. But then he tweets the gamer word out there and it's like, come on, dude. Yikes. It yikes the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, if I had been the author of any hacked Tony Flame Twitter tweets, here's what I would have said. With perfect grammar, I would have tweeted this. Correct punctuation and everything. I would have said, "Hey guys, Merry Christmas. I know that the community has been clamoring for an honest and open conversation about SBMM. So in the new year, on January 3rd, at Vundy, at Activision, and some other devs are going to be hosting an open forum to answer all your questions about skill-based matchmaking. And it would have been and it would have been 240 characters or less. Relax. Okay. I would have trimmed it down. But it would have been something like that. Perfect grammar. And that would have been my only tweet. So then people wouldn't have known he got hacked.
No, exactly.
And then they would all be like, "Oh, I'm so excited." And then he'd have to be like, "Ooh, sorry guys, that actually wasn't me. Hee XD." And it would have been just a fucking nightmare, and it would have made me laugh so hard. But alas, this guy has to instead tweet out in all caps, I or whatever he said, which is a tragedy. It's a real wasted opportunity. But that would have been the tweet to make, right? I mean,
how immature is this kid also that he links his Twitter and Instagram and says to follow him? It's like, well, the accounts are gonna be banned permanently in like an hour. Like, my only thought was, are these not his actual accounts, and this kid who hacked is trying to like pretend like he was somebody else and get somebody else like account banned, you know? I mean, why? What's the reason for asking for Instagram followers knowing damn well you're going to be perma-banned once they figure this out? Mm-hmm. Like, it's so stupid. These kids are actual dumb shits. But it was funny. I woke up Christmas morning. Usually I roll over, hit the snooze, grab my iPhone 10 with an extremely cracked screen. And I open up Twitter, and like the first thing I see is that tweet from Tony Flame. And I honestly, like, look, I was like this. I was like this in my Secret Labs chair, but it was my bed. I was looking at it, and then I was like, I fucking got up, and I was just shocked.
Shut up.
I thought it was real. I was like, there's no way. Because that's all I saw, and I didn't see anything else at that point.
The all caps is just such a giveaway, though.
Oh, I was sure it was hacked. I was like, what? And then I clicked on his account, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he was hacked.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It was for sure, it was an interesting morning. Yeah, the hacker could have done, let's just say, a lot better than he did.
He could have, like...
It was a 1 out of 10 job for sure.
Yeah, for a 0 out of 10, possibly. He could have V for Vendetta anarchied this shit. Like, just caused an entire maniacal genius shitstorm. And it could have been with just one simple tweet. He just needed to lay off the caps lock button and we would have been good, but he's too dumb. So, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Still.
I never saw the racist one you're talking about.
It's because no one was retweeting it.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think that is the one that got reported so much. That's when Twitter was like, okay, he's hacked, and like immediately banned him.
Those were up for a while. Like, some of those tweets were up for, I want to say it was like well over an hour. Pretty crazy it took that long to figure it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everyone from Twitter was asleep, opening gifts.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day. That's a smart time to hack, too, because everyone's on all these technocrats again, or, on vacation. So, yeah.
Wonder what your aunt was doing. Why she wasn't on the case.
Well, she doesn't work for Twitter, so I don't know.
The Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Amazon, aren't they just owned by the same company?
No. Those are literally all different companies.
Yeah, got it.
But yeah. Actually, Google. Twitch and Amazon are the same. But yeah. Okay. Anyway. Anything else to add here, TDS?
No. I'm excited to get back into Warzone, I'll say that.
I am as well.
If that's the end of this, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, Chenzi, the 100 biddies, I Am Legacy, the 3 months, Tier 1 Subarino.
We get a beer.
Should have been longer, but it's good for you to get scammed. True. And Hank Swift with the 5. Gifty boys, dude. Let's go, boys. 120 subs this evening. Bro, you're insane. Hank, the total of 17 Gifterinos to this program. I appreciate you, Hank. Thank you very much, sir. I Am Legacy. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, sorry. I mean, look, sorry the program is kind of short tonight, but that just means more time for us to fucking game, which we're going to do very shortly. So that's something. And it's going to be over on TDS's channel. which we'll get to again soon. But I Am Legacy, thank you for the Subarino, and Chenzi for the 100 bits. And everyone else, a lot of fucking insane support tonight. You guys are actually disgusting, and I really appreciate it. And this has been a very good year for the program. Our first year of the program, and I think it's going pretty well. I'd like to say it's going pretty well. So yeah. Now, normally, we would be doing iTunes reviews, but there are fucking none. So change it. Review us on iTunes. Rate us 5 stars at least. I don't give a shit if you write a review. But if you rate us 5 stars and write a review, we will read it live on the program. So, with that said, Tanner, I'm seeing one more note here. So,
oh, I'm not doing it. It's for you to do. I figured you can think of something witty.
Okay. Here's the witty joke, guys. Let me show everyone this.
Fuck. Come on, dude.
Tanner wrote on the notes, and he highlighted it for me, and now it's convenient for you guys to see it. In all caps, by the way. Maybe you hacked Tony Flame's account. Make a see ya next year joke. LMFAO. Holy shit, I'm hilarious. It's the end of the note. So, okay. And then he's too much of a pussy to do it himself. So.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a pussy. I was just, you're the brains, I'm the aim. You can think of something to say.
True. That's true. Well, I needed more time to prepare. So, anyways, that is it for the program. Patreon.com/the Dropshot is the best way to support us. Thank you, all of our patrons, and all of our supporters, all of our listeners, whether you've wasted money on the program or not. I appreciate you guys being with us this year. It has been a very, very interesting year, and it has been more successful by every metric than Tanner or I ever would have thought possible. I'm not going to get too sentimental right now because we're going to be saving that for episode 101. That is going to be the 1 year anniversary of the program, and it's going to be our 100th episode, or the Saturday after our 100th episode. So you guys might want to consider marking in your calendar January 23rd. Take the day off work. You're going to want to be there live. Trust me. We have a lot of cool shit planned. It's going to be episode 101 because episode 100's on a Wednesday, and we're not going to do anything crazy on Wednesday. But on Saturday, we're going to be doing just it's going to be a really fucking fun episode. It's going to be the most special episode we've ever had. Mm-hmm. Even more special than our year in review episodes. Like, it's gross. It's disgusting.
So take the day off work.
Yes. Yes.
If you work on Saturdays like a peasant, like I often do, take it off.
Yes.
Take off the next day, too, because you're going to be hungover.
Yes. And you might want to take the whole day off because we may or may not start early with some other things. We're not 100% sure yet, but clear the calendar so that you can be there. So, anyways. Yeah. Again, patreon.com/the Dropshot. We've got 20 bonus eps. 4 more coming every goddamn month from here until I die. That was a weird yikes thing to say. I didn't mean for it to sound yikes, but like, oh, fucking Patreon for life. Doesn't matter.
One of the strangest things you said on the program for sure.
It was yeah. Okay. Anyways. Whatever. Follow us, do the things. I don't care. We're going to play some Warzone. So, again, to everyone tonight, Mullet, Hank, fucking, what's the goddamn name? I'm so confused. Dirty. All of you guys, every single one of you, I appreciate the support this evening and this year. It means a lot. And an extra special thank you to our Damascus patrons, Mr. Salmonella, J. Pritch, Slivovitz, Jake Downs, Zerosio, Tequila Sir Rockingbird, Tanner Go Live, Face Esquire, Gift Curse, Adam H., Sniff Sniff Hambone, Change It, Tanner Go Live Now, Jimbo Slice, Von Trapp, Lyle P., Aussie Menace, Vesturge, Goated Oat, Tanner wants to go live and meet a 12-year-old, Papa Shido, Civ, Blackbeard, Dr. J-Web, King Camper. Oh, he's not Big Dick anymore. Derek R, Wade M, It's the Pickle, That Dirty Clap, Killicam, One-Handed, 89, Garrett S, Jada Pinkett Smith, Miss Lemur Party, Freeze, The Dave Daily, Young Evan, Rita Book, Deacon Cheese, Sage Legacy, Rizzle Music, Toady Boy, Manny Marr, DKC 1995, Samuel, Cope Cowboy, Chris Claire, Thomas L, Blake C, Lavon Fair, The 332nd, Brian P, Jaron G, Maxie, TTV Trump MAGA 20, Throttle Out, Dirty Nate, McBango, Hank Swift, Adam M, Flex Stepdad, Rye Mike, Big Rec 44, Chad G, Nick Venomous, Sweaty Aim Assist, Stephen S, Devin C, and an extra special thank you to our one and only Obsidian patron, the Vaping Viking, McBango, and Princess Leia with the 100 biddies each as well. Let's go. Bang, Princess, thank you both. I love and appreciate you guys. It means a lot. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Have an excellent evening, of course. And as always, remember, stay humble.
See you next year. Stay humble.
You actually got me with that, dude. You actually got me with that. That was pretty clever. Thanks for watching this episode of the Dropshot, a Call of Duty podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe because in addition to full episodes like this, we've also got clips from the show, as well as gameplay breakdowns and more on the channel. The show is streamed live on twitch.tv/Razinon every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So give us a follow over there, make sure to turn on notifications, and you can chat with us live during the podcast. And of course, we are available wherever you listen to podcasts. Just search for the Dropshot on your favorite podcast app and make sure to give us a follow. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time, and as always, remember, stay humble.